He's going.
It's just a consuming machine. Down, down, big dog. It's still growing.
This is a skull of a hybrid cat, of a lion father and a tiger mother. The last time tigers and lions shared a common ancestor, Panthera blythea, that lived in the Himalayas 6 million years ago. There was a boundary between those two animals. The Gir forest lions descend from lions that lived in India, and there are tigers in India. But whether or not they were ligers then, I have not yet seen concrete evidence. Nowadays, it is definitely not a possible thing because the range does not overlap. So the only way that this could be happening is in captivity. When you put a tiger and a lion in a cage and suppress their expression, and they produce offspring. Let's start with the father. This is a lion. The shape of the lower jaw, just focus in. Significant. That's the jaw. Let's check out the neurocrania. Mind you, this is not the biggest lion, and lions can get to the size of this liger. Yeah. Well, he definitely has the flatter nose, the flatter nasal profile of the lion. The back of the skull is much more like a tiger. He has very big canines. There's a lot of other factors that influence shape. This liger will differ from other ligers out there. This is it compared to a tiger. This is a Bengal tiger, so this would be the mother would be a Bengal tiger. Or whatever tiger hybrid, mixture, captive tiger, that captive tigress would have been. There's much more energy going on here. Same thing on the liger. The paroccipital process, it is significantly bigger in the liger, associated with fast chewing and obtaining food, which is typical of lions and not tigers. And the size of the teeth, I think, is also lion. But lions they don't have bigger canines, but they have bigger teeth in anticipation for competitive feeding. But the jaw itself is quite unlike both the lion and the tiger. Both in its length and it's also in the lack of the development of the jaw. We will also compare it to a lion, Panthera leo, Africa lion, Europe lion, Siberia lion, Beringia lion, California lion. This is a very big individual. This individual is displayed at the Page Museum of Natural History in La Brea Tar Pits. Oh, it's an amazing place. Big lion individuals who have expressed fully. Well, it's not there, but I suppose it's approaching that size. This liger is certainly bigger than the tiger and the lion that I just presented. The jaw. There is that characteristic projection of this portion of the jaw backwards. We're going to state an obvious thing. This lion was wild. Notice the structure of its skull, the thickness, toughness, expression, the strength of this jaw. It was the opposite of this. Bone deposition from strength building and breaking itself against life, and a life of captive inhibition, suppression, depression. The zygomatic arches are thin, just cheekbones. The sagittal crest, well, yeah, that tiger feature is still developed, absolutely. It maloclude, that might be just because of the cast. Well, there's rugosities around the place where the canine root was. There's a lot of porosity, osteoporosis, lack of deposition, lack of strength. Your musculature is connected to your bone, and your bones become stronger as you work out. This liger does not have a pull-up bar. This liger breaks its teeth up against chicken bones.
He's He's gonna eat chicken, beef, pork. Chicken makes up over 50% of his diet. Oh, hey, big dog, look what they've got for you. Look what they've got for you. This giant guy also loves to have a little bit of milk.
Is that right? Hey, get a little fat. That ain't feline vigor. That is hardly the expression of the mightiest forces alive today. And it is this captivity that we subjugate a lot of animals, particularly big cats, too.
Hey, down, you're all right. Big Liger, down. Oh yeah, that's a good dog.
So we've had an uneasy long history with big predators, big cats. An uneasy history on the land, but also a weird history of interaction, where today it's boiled down into a lot of these different tropes. You got the Ringling Brothers and the whole circus industry, which is foul. Absolutely rotten to the bone, to the core. There's the monks in Thailand who live and, suppress the tiger. Feed it chicken and broth. There's the, Tiger Center and Tiger and Lion Hell, Harbin, in China, where it's just, what is it? It's a concentration camp for panther cats and other animals. It's hell. It's fucking terrible. But the more recent and sort of dark trope that I've been seeing is this cub petting stuff, where we forcibly breed tigers and lions to remove their offspring, to remove their babies, to remove their infants. Look at they're cute, they're my baby. You're doing unspeakable trauma to the mother, to the female cat, 3 litters a year, how much pressure is that on a body, And you're losing countless hundreds of cubs who are just, oh, the toy is broken, whatever. That trope.
Oh my god, it looks like it's dead.
With the infants and children of, I would say, most true forces of Earth. We take them and we just...
You like that milk?
We mistreat them. We misuse them.
You just get some.
It's wrong. It's a psychological, philosophical, and human-rooted problem. The trope of breeding and of creating freaks, hybrids, for show and for pseudo-conservation methods, I think is just doomed. It is right to point finger and say, no, this does not engender the kind of respect, interest, income, and benefit. It is something that I personally condemn. I do not see it as a proper vehicle in which we should operate in. Thank you for tuning in.